So for this question, is 20x over 4x plus 24. So guys, the first thing that we want to do is find the excluded values, okay? That means we take the denominator, which is 4x, plus 24 equals to 0. Then we need to solve for x, okay? So minus 24 from both sides. Then we have 4x equals negative 24. Divide both sides by 4. X comes out to be a negative 6. But remember, when we write excluded value, we write not equal. So x cannot equals negative 6 because the negative 6 will make your denominator 0 and we can't have it. So we have to get rid of it. Okay. All right. So let's try to simplify this. On the numerator, we have 20x. On the denominator, we have to factor out a 4. So when we take out a 4, we have x plus 6. We have 20 and 4. That means we can divide the top and bottom by the same number, 4. So 20x divided by 4, that's 5x on the top. 4 divided by 4 is 1. So that means we have 1 times x plus 6. Well, we don't really normally write the 1 in the front because 1 times anything really doesn't change the value. So after we simplify, we have 5x plus 6. This one, as you can tell, it's a little bit more work because we have a trinomial on the top and a 4 terms, a polynomial on the bottom. So to factor out the top, guys, we do the same thing, right? It's a trinomial. You guys make your x. But now on the bottom, we need to find the excluded value. So excluded values. We need to take it, and we set it equal to 0. I'm going to box it up because that's where we're going to put excluded value. X to the third plus 8x squared minus 6x minus 48 equals to 0. We are going to factor by grouping. So we take out the x squared. We have x plus 8. We take, let's see, negative 6 is taken out. So that means we have plus x plus 8. These two are the same. So now we have x squared minus 6 times x plus 8. Remember, we're supposed to set equal to 0 to find our excluded value. X squared minus 6 equal to 0. X plus 8 equal to 0. So for starter, we know that we can't have negative 8. Then we move 6 by adding 6 to both sides. We are going to take a square root, and anytime you take a square root, we have a plus and minus. So when we write the excluded value, we write not equal. X can never ever be negative 8, negative square root of 6, and positive square root of 6. Okay. Now on the top, if you need to do the work to factor, guys, you can do the work over here somewhere. Okay. But for me, we should already know how to factor this. So x plus 6, sorry, not 6. Oh, sorry, my computer's frozen. Give me 1 second. Okay. On the bottom is where the 6 is. X squared minus 6 times x plus 8. Okay. So the bottom, guys, we did our factoring over here already, so we don't have to redo it. On the top, we have x plus 8 times the quantity of x minus 7. 8 times negative 7 is going to be a negative 56, right? And then, so that's going to give us a positive x value in the middle. So next, we want to see if we can reduce. This is a binomial, reduces with a binomial. So after reducing, we have x minus 7 all over x squared minus 6. We can't reduce anymore, so that's as far as we are going to go. 5. Let's do the excluded values first, right? Excluded values. Again, I'm going to write my box. I'm going to leave it right there. Take your denominator, minus 25x minus 7 equals to 0. All right, guys, now if you need to do some of the work, go ahead and do it right there. And then I'm going to pause so you can give me 2 factors right away after you're done with your side work. So hopefully you guys have the same factors as I did, 4x plus 1 times 3x minus 7. Remember, at this point, we need to know how to factor, okay? So we are going to take each factor and set it equals to 0. 3x minus 7 equals to 0. Okay, so we have to solve for x. So first subtract 1 from both sides. So 4x equals negative 1. Divide both sides by 4. So x equals negative 1 over 4. Over here, we need to add 7 to both sides. So 3x equals 7. Then divide both sides by 3. X is going to be 7 over 3. But remember, when we write them, we write not equal, right, guys? So x can never, ever be negative 1 over 4, comma, positive 7 over 3. Now, on the bottom, it's already factored. These are the factors on the bottom. So now we just need to work on the top. The GCF on the top, guys, is going to be 5x, okay? That means 20x squared divided by 5x is now 4x. 5x divided by 5x is a negative 1. So now all over, I'm just going to copy down my 4x plus 1 times 3x minus 7 back. So as you can see, the numerator has factors of 5x times 4x minus 1. Now this one right here, guys, looks so similar to this, but they are not identical. Since they are not identical, we cannot reduce them. So this is as far as we could go. They're not reducible at all. Now, what if we factor incorrectly and we accidentally write this as a minus, right? Then that means we reduce it wrong. So if we reduce it wrong, then your answer is going to be wrong. So guys, factoring is so important. For this one, it's not factorable, so we leave it not reducible. It's factorable, it's just not reducible because the binomials are not identical. Okay, let's go on to example 6. Example 6 says 8x to the third minus 27, okay? Now let's start with divided by 4x squared minus 9. Similarly, we are going to do EV, excluded values. So EVs. I'm going to box it there. What we're going to do is we're going to take your denominator and we're going to set it equal to 0. Remember, this is the difference of two squares. So that's going to say 2x plus 3, 2x minus 3. Take each factor, set it equal to 0. Okay, to solve for it, first we minus 3 from both sides. So 2x equals negative 3. Divide both sides by 2. X is going to be negative 3 over 2. Oops, 2. Similarly, the right side, 2. Sorry, my computer is not working. So 2. I'm waiting for it to not freeze up on me here. Okay, there you go. So that's now over 2. Sorry, that was a little bit frozen on me. So on the right side, very similar. Take it and set it equal to 0. Add 3 to both sides. Okay, divide everything by 2. So x is going to be not including those. So x can never ever be positive or negative 3 over 2. Yes, you can write out twice and use a comma. So with the numerator being difference of cubes, we have to factor that out. So hopefully you guys remember how to factor sum of difference of cubes, okay? So if we have a cubed minus b cubed, if you guys remember SOAP, it's going to say a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared, okay? So on the top, it's something to the third minus something to the third. Now, 8x to the third, for us to have it cubed and be exactly 8x to the third, this has to be 2x. Similarly, 3 to the third will allow us to have 27. So on the numerator, we would need to factor out your a is 2x and your b is 3. So the factors on the top are 2x minus 3, and then a squared, the quantity of a squared is going to be 4x squared, because 2x times 2x is 4x squared. And then plus a times b, 2x times 3 is going to be 6x. And then 3 squared is going to be 9. And then we're going to all over. Remember, the denominator, we factor right there. So that's going to get written as 2x plus 3 times 2x minus 3. Now let's reduce. We have 2x minus 3 and 2x minus 3. They are exactly the same, so we can cancel that out. We are left with 4x squared plus 6x plus 9 all over 2x plus 3. Box that up.